Hey guys, so I'm really excited to be doing a review on the book that I'm doing today. I mean, beyond excited. And I think it's because when I was a kid, I read mostly romance novels. I just was really in love with love. I loved the whole holding hands and falling in love and having children and having a family and blah, blah, blah. And even though that's great, I'm not saying that it's not. I just didn't really know what I was necessarily missing until someone introduced me to Mary Higgins Clark. I love Mary Higgins Clark. I can't even explain how much I love Mary Higgins Clark. I just think when I read some of her books as a kid, I was just like, I didn't even know that mystery was this interesting. Like, I know that there's suspense and there's just like, oh, who did it or like who's the killer? But Mary Higgins Clark takes it to an entirely new level. I mean, she's like the queen of it might be this person, or it might be this person, or it might be this person. None of these people have alibis. All of these people have motive. And then she leads you down this path thinking that it's person A for a really long time, and then you think it's person B for a really long time, but then you totally have it. You're like, oh, it's totally person C, and then it's none of them. It's just she's great. I mean, I'm like a fangirl that needs a fan whenever I read one of her books. And the first book that I'm going to review is You Belong to Me. I don't know if you know this, but I would say most of her books, I'm not sure if it's 100% of her books, but most of her books, the titles are also the names of songs. So You Belong to Me is the name of a song. And this one, I'm going to read the little bitty part at the top, not the entire back, because you could find it and read it yourself. It says, in this breathtaking new novel from the reigning diva of suspense, and she is a diva, a psychopathic killer stalks lonely women aboard cruise ships, giving grisly new significance to the lyrics of an old sweet song, You Belong to Me. So the book is basically about a woman, well, a doctor. She is a psychologist, and she essentially is following this path of murders or disappearances. We don't even know if they're murdered yet. So disappearances from these women who were on these cruise ships. She essentially is she's an advocate for being safe, for going out and doing things alone, but knowing that there are risks that you have to take, in order to be happy. There are risks that you have to take in order to, be adventurous, but also you might die. I mean, that's not exactly what she's looking to tell people, but it's essentially what she's telling people. Anyway, so there's also, on this other hand, this killer. He stalks women on cruise ships and they disappear. Yes, they are murdered, of course. But with his MO, they all have this little ring on their finger that's inscribed that says, You belong to me. I'm not going to tell you why he does this. I'm just going to tell you that it's amazing. Like, the way she wrote the story, it's just great. His whole backstory, the reason why he does this, how he is found, it just follows this kind of tailspin, and you're just left wondering, like, did I really just read the work of a genius? That's exactly how I felt. Now, in the story, Dr. Susan Chandler, who is our leading lady, she has a radio station, and she basically says, if anyone knows anything about this person or that person, if anyone knows about any of these missing people, please call in if you've ever seen anyone. And so then people start calling in. They actually have really good clues as to who the killer might be. Unfortunately, before they're able to come forward, these people start to disappear as well. So we must be getting close. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's exciting. It's just great. So obviously, as you can tell, I really want you guys to read this book. If you've already read the book, please tell me how you feel about it. If you didn't like it, tell me that too. But if you did, I would say rave, rave, rave like crazy in the comments, because I really, really want to know what you guys think about You Belong to Me. All right, guys, that's my really quick, really short review on this book. Have a nice day.